where he could get killed at any moment, so he was going to do it first.
Here he got caught
doing blow at the judge's house.
Doesn't matter. Those judges?
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business. Not much going on.
Get in the Hansa line, now. You too.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of
Spread throughout the area.
Do not do that again.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Rusákama.
Who listens to that garbage?
Ten hajtl leze do říky a dostane povýšení.
I've been trying to get a hold of her too.
City run by criminals and scum. Can't even trust the department.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
make a better capo. Mr. Nicolazzi, he is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Devali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Ah, what do you know of anything?
Pretty much same.
Ну и нахрена ты так, а?
Wonder what those lasers are protecting in the tunnels.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Factory fresh.
I'm good.
Don't.
Augmented Rights Coalition took up residence in the neighboring Udalet complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful.
In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right place. In the market for something, aren't you? You've come to the right place.
You interested in some hacking software, maybe?
So my client beat him to death with a baseball bat.
If you're interested in certain specialty items, you should ask the guy behind the
Over
counter.
here, friend. I have what you need.
Hey, you! We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now what?
And elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Milena, I got into the art permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help 1 person at least. Good. Irenka's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. She's as legit as she can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help 2 people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Edward now?
He probably ends up in Golem. Or he gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
This is crazy. I'm nervous about leaving the maze.
I'll stop it.
Because I'm afraid of getting attacked.
I don't like being this close to Prakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen.
I love working with them, but those cars...
He had his papers and
Hello?
everything, but the police still pulled him up.
No way. He tried to pay with a credit card?
Couldn't believe it.
More than a few around.
With his fake art. I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I am protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Make the best of it, he says. What a joke.
Ariel is constantly bringing the best.
Come on. I sell to anyone. You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I have no time.
Not interested right now.
Go!
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we got it. A shot scanner for all you need to get through the day. A shot.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers when an
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. Augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks,
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. Millions of workers lost their jobs. The collective
presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized host. Your presence in this home is not certified.
Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed,
Please vacate the premises.
and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation.
You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
Especially in the wake of the AUG incident. People lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is a lot.
Just keep watch, okay?
Back to patrol.
When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details
are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
No disturbances to report. All clear. Over.
Anomaly detected.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
The Collective is one of the most dangerous This is a live pistol.
No sign of trouble.
Excuse me? Yes? Can you please tell me how to get to number 33? Got turned around? Happens. So it's this way? No, that way. Thank you. Just around the corner. Okay, fine. Thank you. You're welcome.
You say so? Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order and completely under the radar.
Sure, I'll take one.
Well, that's it. You've cleaned me out.
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. I think I'll be on my way.
Feel free to come back if you change your mind.
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. Memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Pike. Anonymity, security.
These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority.
Anomaly access granted.
The walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
Around the clock, around the world. Because you
Ты согласен с тем, что босс вчера сказал?
Make sure the girls are comfortable.
Global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. Events make headlines around the world.
There's a body over here.
Top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers, for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have massive storage capacities, flexible streams, supporting 1,000 other unique patented features. Ariel,
Come out,
up
come
in the
out.
stratosphere.
In-depth
It's
look
probably
at UN Security Council Resolution
And yell out
3507,
if you see
also
any.
known as the
Let's
Human
just get to the
Restoration
end of our
Act.
shit. Right.
This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed
Keep your
augmentations.
weapon ready.
Individuals who
happy
fail
when
to
you find
comply
someone.
will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Attack. 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that
Early for this shit. Over here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
I am convinced I will not find anything.
Should have done a better job sitting off the back country. Over here.
Seems like the danger has passed.
How come they make deals with them?
Tak já si udělám další kolečko.
Identification. He adores her. I can't for the life of me understand why. Okay, you're good to go. A man trapped in the past.
Je mi z těch augů na zvracení.
I bet Sunday dinner at their house is lots of fun.
Hello? Hi, Matka. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, I said.
Když budete respektovat soukromí ostatních, budou oni respektovat vaše.
I don't. The bank is nowhere near.
Centrálo! Jdu prověřit poplach!
I bet Sunday dinner at their house. That's what attracted Palisades, right? Corporate privacy laws are bulletproof.
That's interesting. Hi, Matka. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, I said. I wasn't in the train station.
Hlásím se, všechno je v cajku.
The bank is nowhere near the train station.
Jak dlouho už jsem na místě?
Rather, stay quiet. Don't try it, pal.
Not almost criminal.
Just make it through this shift.
Někdo to dostal!
I couldn't believe it when I saw the test results. Spanish flu.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades.
Until yesterday, I would have believed it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
Move it along.
Hello. Sounds very good. See you there.
It's been closed for ages, maybe a year or more. My niece loves those little marionettes. The ones that look like dogs. I was going to get one for her birthday. You could get her a real dog. She's an irresponsible little
Put together with chewing gum and
Trusting her with a
bacon.
piece of wood is as far as I can.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Residents in the neighboring Umlaut complex. Dr. Russell. That has turned against them. But with the United Nations investigation,
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hey, you mind taking one of my patrols next week?
Terrifying.
Na tohle já nemám.
I was just waiting for an explosion.
I told you we were going to be fine.
You did.
Major plane crash. Safety measures were duly ruled. This is the same thing. Terrorists blow up the train station. The safest place to be after that. On a train. On a train, exactly.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Why didn't you...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Uplink stressed. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at Human Restoration Act. Powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade. Operation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archive.
Around the world, Titus News, always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague. What are you still I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Alice Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? It is. Journalists.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Organizations in the world, despite whatever praise. Live from Picus. Ariel is constantly raised.
And over 1,000 other unique and patented Ariel, uplifting stratosphere.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the Aug incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Co říkáte na včerejší zprávy?
Jestli v tom fakt jedou, jak to zastavit?
Oh, fuck.
That thing is always breaking down.
Stay away.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ty máš vlastní frontu, Blackovko.
This fire might freeze to death.
Great. Another one.
Shake the shakes.
Tempting to try the neon.
All clear. Not the fucking thing to worry about.
Get ready to escort the chemists out of here.
It is good and safe on my end.
The chemicals have a reaction to light. That is why it is so dark. They think they are so fucking smart.
I'm bored.
So let's keep going. First of all, let me get this out of the way. Have you ever even used a gun? Make sure these flags suffer. Are you crazy? I'm not going over there. I don't see him!
Access granted.
What the fuck is Swan cleaning? We're clear, I think.
Get down there and make sure there is nothing under the lab.
Little surprised that doctor agreed to keep working for us. This doesn't feel good.
Where the fuck did that come from? No, bro. What the shit? Please, hold on! Where? What's going on? Tell them I was brave. No, keep your head up. I'm gonna stay with you.
You see that?
I have money. Do not kill me. Shit, over there. Lord. You idiot. Nobody quit. Pay fucking attention.
Go find your own damn place to look.
Keep your Let's just find out who did this. I have money. Do not kill me. Please, I'm begging you. No, please. Oh, God. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, Lord. Yeah. What the shit? Tell them I was wrong. No, get away from me. Look over there yet. No! Find it. Please! Tell them I was brave. I'll pull you back. You better hope I don't. You'll pay for that, cannon! Please, I'm begging! Order! This map. They have children! Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! No! What made that sound? Please, I have money. Do not...
You can't force me to speak to you.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access granted.
I don't know.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Moment, jdeme na te pomoci.
Please, I can pay you. You must have neuropathy.
Sorry, we only sell rainbows. A different kind of drug. It is called Neo. Make you forget all about neuropathy.
My sister and I need medicine. We need neuropathy. I told you.
Please, God!
Getting out of shape! I can make it.
The data. It's gone.
Another one.
How are you?
We should double the price. Bomb tax. Any idea what today's take is?
Try to look professional.
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další augurské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
Looking forward to the end of the day.
Don't blow your cover.
Police are just as corrupt as the rest.
So, my friend, you have the card now, yes?
I think I'll just take the long way around for now.
I wasn't paying attention. What are we doing now?
Tired of listening to your shit.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokynů.
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
There's just never enough time.
No trouble, right?
Vypadni odsaď, plecho.
Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Panzer bastard.
What do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Another damn claim.
You should listen to that garbage.
That is a violation of drug bylaw. Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Who would even listen to that crap?
Who listens to that garbage?
I'll quit, that's all.
How interesting.
Hobos, augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart. Welcome to a brave new world.
Dobře, tak zejde. Marta ti dělají cokoliv. Nechtěj, aby se dozvěděli pravdu.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that. Come in, come in.
Hello. Wait, were you followed here?
What? What do you mean?
You can't be too careful. They have eyes everywhere.
Right. And I suppose you have all I need to make sure they stay out of my business, right?
I do. But don't let the shop fool you, it is only a sideline. I mainly sell parts, raw materials, you know, the sort of thing you can use to make something else. Listen, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember.
I wouldn't. I get occasional memory loss, ever since the incident. I got rid of my og right after that. Inner ear implant used to help me with my balance, but now I just hear ringing all the time. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind, anyway. Let's change the subject. You want some of those special ingredients I mentioned?
Sure, I'll take them.
Great. You won't be disappointed.
I think I'll be on my way.
Sure. But before you go, you don't by any chance have any neuropozyne you can spare, do you?
Why do you need it if you're not augmented anymore?
My brain still thinks I am. Some joke, huh? So, can you help me out?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks. You're all right, you know that? A real friend. You should go down to my basement and have a look around. I've got some cool stuff down there.
Not welcome here.
Bad enough when he was just drugs. Get out with my report.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
watching the
You bought everything I had. Come back later.
Tady je strašná nuda.
Tahle oblast je čistá. Přesouvám.
What today?
Hajzl leze do řítí a dostane povýšení.
A customer, welcome. You are still deciding? Come back later.
Ne, říkal jsem červenou, ne modrou. Modrou bych si nikdy nevzal.
around the clock.
No disturbances to report.
Back
it up.
The United Nations.
You know, I don't deal. Make up your mind, stay. Go!
Flexible screens and over 1,000 other
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
That's quite a look.
Hezký vybavení.
Who listens to that garbage?
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Access granted.
Co jsi sakra zač? Nějaký chodící větek.
I should have stayed in bed.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Agent Wright, please. Department, urgent, gathering department, agent control's office. Agent Dolan, report to agent fully urgent. Most likely eyewitnesses and staff. Things got pretty
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Could the Jinn still believe what you need to know.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank
Walk straight into an ambush.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Listen up, team. What's their status? Where was that chopper headed?
I have 3 airfields in Qatar that are promising.
fully urgent. Urgent. Gathering agent Dolan, report to agent fully.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good.
You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Arya. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns, but they don't care about jurisdictional.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airline flight 451.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a cyclone, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you. The terrifying effects of that day. This is the life of the sun, according to you.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'd love to get a look at the information archive within the walls of Palisade City Bank.
And all the data I have it's going to take a while. I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline. He plays it too close to the edge.
He made it out of the body.
I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble.
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. MacReady's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
I'll run it through a few filters, see if I can clear it up.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for MacReady and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to MacReady.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as MacReady is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
It could have been worse. That's why I want to find these guys. Maybe I'll talk to MacReady, see if I can help.
Good luck with that. He chewed me out for asking if I could help with the case. I should have kept his new keycard. I don't want him stinking up my range anyway.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Aria. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and the surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
I don't want. What was the threat keys?
What? I just gave you 5. 9 JP.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. But the fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan, if they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit, and my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
Anomaly detect access granted.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
What?
Police have the hall locked down.
Is there no way around?
Not unless you're one of them.
We will make the hand safe. Desperate move.
Access granted.
Central probably thinks someone might come try to scrub the evidence.
What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible.
At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his tail tucked? Probably. He left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol. Any suspicious debris. Something that might have come from the device. A timer or detonator. Anything that could lead us to that.
We know who this is. The movimiento terrorist.
Of course, but the right...
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Explosive device? No fucking kidding.
Jensen, looks like we have a new lead in the case. It's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
The ARC ghetto. What did we get?
In telecam footage from the attack. Chang was able to pull some images from it. Trouble is, our new psychologist needs to clear you before you go anywhere.
So I shouldn't tell her about this piece of evidence I've got for Smiley.
Humor the bureaucrats, will you? Bring Smiley your evidence and give Ozen 5 minutes of your time. Call me when it's done.
Another damn claim.
Out of the natural line.
Hello? Looks simple.
A giusto bylo cokoliv, je to dávno pryč.
Be quiet. My wife is going to kill me.
Oh, hello.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Davney district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
All week, I'm still getting the runaround.
My goodness.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
They didn't seem to be in a talkative mood, so I left them alone.
See? Without my expert advice, you might be dead right now, Adam. A stitch in time saves none.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, But traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with U.S. history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
We're discussing your file, remember? So, it was David Seraph who had you augmented after anti-aug extremists attacked the company?
Anti-aug extremists? Is that what it says in my file?
Isn't that the case?
The case was never solved, and they didn't just attack the company. They murdered a lot of innocent people.
Including your ex-girlfriend, I understand.
Megan's not dead.
Is that why you joined the task force, Adam? To use Interpol resources to solve a cold case that...
What happened in Detroit is ancient history, Doc. Megan, my being augmented, all of it. What happened at Rosika Station is not. So sitting around talking about the past isn't going to get me any closer to getting the people responsible.
Actually, that leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rosika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't? Still, I thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Jensen. My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Prahadovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Is it just me, or do the walls keep closing in?
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
What's wrong with him?
Enough problems already.
She's not going to learn.
Tohle se už moc nevidí.
In headlines around the world, here are our top stories. Threat to our freedom in the hands of irresponsible journalists. Continue to pray for justice.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Another one.
Příště mi snad kurva nakážu.
Problems already.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
I heard a bunch of runaways live down in the sewers, formed their own little community.
Still 4 infractions from my quota.
Hello.
Hi there.
Yes? I'm looking for the part of town with entertainment.
We call it the red light district. That? No, over there. Except it's closed right now. It opens after sunset.
I should be detective, not working some bullshit beat.
Yeah.
So what's it like?
Seems like a bad...
Glad today.
Album is out and I can't find it anywhere in this city. You'd think a music shop would have it.
Haven't we got a read of them yet?
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall. You sure it's...
Return to Gollum City.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live.
Then segue.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? Or the article about the moon base? The clones, the clones on the moon base. Who sent you?
I'm here for Samizdat. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in the commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... Damn. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Pike's media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
I need you to stop looking into Praha Dovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You've got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Praha Dovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.